So the reason for cleansing has changed for me. When I first went on this master cleanse, so this will I've been doing them since 2008. So for the last 8 years, I've done cleanses, and so I've done probably over 10 or 11 of these. So when I first started doing them, it was weight loss based. I will be honest. But from the very first cleanse, I realized how dependent I was on food and how everything just centers around consumption and how productive you get when that kind of gets off the table and you're letting your body rest. And a lot of thoughts makes you feel like, oh, that seems so counterintuitive that if you're not eating, then your body, your brain, everything is going to have to work harder to resist the not eating. Well, it actually just leaves all this space to be productive, to do other things. And I just know that to be true. And then I can also, it helps me identify that when I've gone into addiction. So addiction seems like, oh, this nasty word, but is actually quite common. And most people have an addiction. And most of that addiction has to do with feeding um, a fungus or something that's in your body. For me, the fungus that I was feeding was Candida. Now, Candida is kind of a natural um, growth in the body. So we have bacteria and we have fungus and we have all kinds of cool things in our bodies that help our body function optimally. However, if they get out of alignment, if they're not in balance, if there's an overgrowth, then it will wreak havoc on your body. Candida is that type of fungus. It's the same kind of fungus that helps to decompose the body when a body is dead. So if you keep giving your body dead food, then Candidus will eat. So let me say that again. If you continue to give your body dead foods, then Candidus can eat. And so I was craving or was basically underneath this addiction of sugar and fast food, heavy, oily tastes kind of thing. So, doughy, mayonnaise. I wanted mayonnaise, processed, salty. So I wanted all of that. I really wanted all indulgences too. Alcohol. I wanted to at least have a glass of wine a night to two. And then on the weekend, maybe a little bit more than two. And all of those things were fine. But to me, it came to a point of realizing that I don't like to be out of balance. So that's the reason why I do cleanses now, is to stay in balance, to get my body back into alignment. And I'll know I'm in alignment when those addictive and those cravings subside. So when I look at an orange and I'm like, oh, yummy. Or I look at an apple and I'm like, yes, that's what I want. That is what I desire to get back to. When I'm looking at all healthy foods, like, I don't want any of those things. Give me a cookie. Give me, like a fully loaded firehouse sub with all the meats and the salamis and all of that, which I know I don't really want. Then I know that addiction has set in because it goes against how I really feel as a person. And it goes against the desires that I have for my life. And so I could tell that I was just overwhelmed by all the changes that were going on. We've moved to Columbia. You know, the kids, I had to put them in a new school. I'm at a new school. My husband's has a new job. We're trying to find a house now, so we're living with my parents. So all of those changes, which are awesome and great, and to God be the glory, made it where my health was the last on the list, and my children's health, to tell you the truth, became last on the list. And I'm kind of ready to get my mind right, get myself in alignment, and then I can branch out and make sure my babies are in alignment. And you might think that that's also counterintuitive, but I say that it is not. Your children watch what you do. And so it's, you know how it used to go, it's not what you do, it's what you do, what I say, not what I do, or something like that. No, your kids do what you do. So you can tell your kids to eat healthy all day long, but if you're not being healthy, then they're not going to be healthy. So if they see you having healthy lifestyle choices and eating healthy foods, then my desire is for them to want to eat healthier options because they see mommy eating it and they want to take a bite of what mommy's eating. Oh, was that a smoothie? Let me have some, kind of thing. And to tell you the truth, they're kids, and I don't want, I want it to be more of a choice, and it's very difficult. It's something I battle with all the time because I know that sugar is an addiction, and fatty foods are an addiction, and I know that I'm feeding into their addictions as well. So, but step by step, little by little, we'll get there. Anyways, I'm on day 4. I've lost, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 pounds. I haven't actually been checking the scale because it's not about that for me. So I don't know how long I'm going to do the cleanse. So I'll let you know that too. Peace and blessings.